Great.
There you go then. That's, we like a bit of Derek Ryan on a Friday. It's good, that, isn't it? You can't help but feel good with Derek Ryan. I'm delighted to say now, as I mentioned before, we're joined now by Emma Sprawson from the Mindful Art Club in Plymouth. Morning, Emma.
Oh, morning, Lester. I'm sitting here in the rain.
You're in the rain, yeah. You sent me a little message. You've got to chat to me from the park.
I got such bad phone reception in my house. I do all my correspondence from the park in this sort of shelter place.
Hey, well, you're lovely and clear this morning. Which park are you in? Central Park?
Freedom Park.
Freedom Fields. Oh, that's on
Freedom Fields.
On Lipson Road in Plymouth. Yeah. I used to live on Lipson Road.
Oh, did you? Yeah, cool. I live in Clifton Place, so this is my hangout.
Yeah, lovely. Anyway, this is lovely because 10:15 we'll be live from the garden in Ivy Bridge with Joe Harold. We've got you live in the park. So, Emma Sprawson, you come on from the Mindful Art Club. So tell us a bit about yourself, how it started and what the club is. Go on.
Yeah, cool. So it was started by me and my friend Peggy Malmuth. And it was started after we got made redundant at Broadreach. I don't know if your listeners have heard of Broadreach. It was a rehab centre in Plymouth.
Indeed, yeah.
And it got closed down due to lack of funding, which was really sad, because it did so much good for people. Yeah. So me and Peggy loved working there. We've got loads of experience with people working in addiction and mental health problems. Yeah. So we decided when we left to set up something called a Mindful Art Club, because we're both artists. I used to teach mindfulness and art at the rehab. Yeah. Peggy's like a trained hypnotherapist and she's doing her level 4 in counselling. Yeah. So we had all these sort of different skills that we wanted to put use in the community and carry on helping people. Yeah. So we decided to, kind of set up our own business, and our business is geared towards people who are suffering from social isolation and mental health problems. So we started it. It was all going well. We had loads of interviews and started groups and stuff. And then, something happened.
Thing struck, yeah.
I didn't even like to say it out loud.
All right.
And then everything came to a stop. So we're like, oh my God, we just started this business and this kind of worldwide epidemic has, kind of taken over the world. But what we're doing is geared towards people who are socially isolated, and that's exactly what the virus has done, made everyone socially isolated. Yes. So we carried on doing our classes on Zoom, which worked out really well. And then when
amazing Zoom.
Lockdown,
do you know, that's a word we've all learnt this year, isn't it? Zoom. Eh? Grannies, granddads, we're all on Zoom, yes. And everybody's muted.
Yes, yeah, I hate
You're
it.
On mute.
It
You're
doesn't
on
come
mute.
easily to me.
Yeah. I run a little art group in Ivy Bridge, and it's wonderful what art does. And I mentioned to people who know me, sort of thing, I'm an artist by trade or graphic design and thing. And it's a wonderful thing being creative. Now, you've mentioned there a particular sort of target group, if we can say that. Is that what you're aimed at?
Yeah. So, well, really, it's for anyone. Yeah. But we did set up the group for people who, who feeling a bit isolated, not going out too much, want to make new friends. People who are suffering from depression, anxiety. We have a lot of people who are in pain that come. So anyone, and a lot of people who are basically feeling fine, but they still just want to get up and do something new and meet new people. And we've found with the creativity thing, Lester, that it's a really good sort of inroad for people having a nice chat about stuff, because you're kind of doing something with your hands, so it's not like when you have counselling and you're sitting opposite someone and you're forced to talk. Yeah. The way we do it, we do a check-in at the beginning, so everybody says how they feel, and we talk really honestly in the check-in about what's really going on. We don't just say, yeah, we're fine. We say, my dad's got dementia, or my kid's a bloody nightmare. So we're really honest about it, and when we get to the art bit, we find that conversation really flows, because people really know where each other's at. So we can also say, oh, yeah, I'm having a problem with my child, and this is how I kind of helped him. And so more than anything, it's a support group. The art and the mindfulness is secondary to the sort of feeling of being together, feeling connected.
It sounds inspirational, that, because I think you're bringing together the skills and mix with that. I haven't got this thing that people come and say, oh, I'm no good, I can't draw, I can't paint. I always say, yes, you can. Everybody can draw and paint. It's just a question of your competence, isn't it? Absolutely. And we do really simple art projects that, and
people are just astounded by what they do. We just want to get back to that feeling, you know, when you were a child, and
yes,
and you just feel the sheer pleasure of it. And we didn't think about what was good or bad. We were just doing it because the creative process is really life-affirming.
Yeah, I think, do you find that the creative process changes the focus in your mind? It can take you away from perhaps problems. I'm not saying running away from up there, but I mean it helps because you get sort of good feelings, don't you think? But when you're creating something and it's the you are after, and somebody looks at it and says, oh, that's really good, well done. Is it about that as well, do you think?
Oh, God, absolutely. In sort of our art classes, we call it being in the flow.
Yeah.
Which is when you're not thinking about the past, you're not thinking about the future, because the future just looks terrifying at the moment, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's how
so
you
we're just in the present moment. Yeah, so we're just kind of like in the present moment, having a nice time, having a cup of coffee, feeling supported, just feeling like a lot of warmth. That's the feeling we want to get in our classes. People come in and they feel really nervous about starting something new and meeting new people. But everyone's just really friendly. Everyone's just kind of into supporting each other.
Yeah, and being in that, because that's why I just realised now, that's why you got the title Mindful, because mindfulness is where being in the now, isn't it? I practice that a lot myself and chat about it, and that helps.
So we do a bit of mindfulness. You know, how our group works is, you know, we have this check-in where we all say how we are, but you don't have to say if, you know, you're too nervous to talk. Then we do mindfulness, and I sort of talk through the body scan where we're just seeing how our bodies are feeling. Then we do something called mindful drawing, which is drawing with your eyes closed.
Yes.
Which frees you from judgment and criticism. Then we do like a simple art project, have a cup of coffee and have a lovely chat.
I like that.
And then we all feel much better afterwards.
Drawing with your eyes closed. Now, I know about that exercise myself. Tell me how that works then. Imagine you've got our listeners at a class then. How would you tell them? How would they do that? Have a little go at it, yeah?
Well, okay, mindful drawing?
Yeah.
So I would just say, okay, right, everyone that's listening, close your eyes. And then just imagine you've got a pen and just a piece of paper in front of you. Okay, so there's relaxing music playing. So you've got your eyes closed and you're just basically, in mindfulness, we say taking your pen for a walk. So we're just gliding the pen up and down the page, feeling the pen in our hand, feeling the air against your skin and the clothes touching your skin, feeling your breathing going in and out, taking an in-breath and an out-breath, and just feeling each breath as you move your pen along the paper, just being aware of what shapes you're making. And when you get bored of one shape, just go on to another one. And so basically we do that for about 5 minutes. Yeah. And when we open our eyes, usually I usually do this weird scribble.
Yeah, I've just opened mine now, and I've done the Mona Lisa.
Oh, did you? Well done.
I'm only joking. I've been chatting.
And then if we want, we show our pictures and talk about them, but there's always no pressure to talk if no one wants to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. Of course, in terms of, I'm going to get a little bit of publicity for the show myself. Now, Tracy Davis, who is the manager of Omnium Radio Online and sort of thing, you've got big ideas for the community, because Omnium is Latin for everyone. People often ask that. What does Omnium mean? It's Latin for everybody, everyone. So it brings people onto the radio perhaps you might not hear, perhaps who don't have certain skills, whatever, and Tracy's very good at doing that. And we've got a brand new studio now on Union Street, which a lot of the presenters using, and Tracy's also taken over what used to be a pub. It's called the Clipper on Union Street.
Oh, I know the Clipper.
You know the Clipper? Well,
yes, great. Me and Peggy did an art thing there.
Yeah, well, Tracy Davis has taken that on. It's now part of Omnium Radio. It's going to be it's a sort of a community hub. And he's very interested, as he mentioned. Or perhaps you could have a link up with him and have a chat. Maybe you could hold your art group there, or certainly display your work, have an art gallery, something like that. I'm sure that'd be wonderful for you.
Yeah, no, that sounds brilliant. We're all for like community groups, me and Peggy. You know, so if you can hook us up, Lester, then
well, he is actually listening now. He checks, you know. He tries to take lessons from me and how to be a show presenter.
The pro.
Come to the master. Yeah, indeed. And you mentioned there another lady who's involved. Let's give some shout-outs to people, shall we? You've got people.
Oh, yeah. Shout out Peggy. She's listening at home.
Yes. Good old Peggy. Hello, Peggy. You keep up your good work, Peggy.
Yeah, no, she's great to work with.
Yeah. And let's mention here, obviously, art is down to equipment. Do people can they come along just with a bit of paper? Do you provide that, or do you just bring a pen?
Oh, we provide the paper. You know? We provide everything.
Yeah.
That's so just come along. Shall I give you our website?
Oh, please do.
So actually, no one wants to write it down.
Yeah. So, and if people are listening and want to get involved with this, get a pen and piece of paper now, and I'll also give it out after we've heard your track, and I'll also put that link onto the show page. We've got our own morning radio shows, online radio on my own page. We'll put the links there as well. Give it a shout out there. www. Innit? Yeah.
Oh yeah. www.Mindful Art Club.
Mindful Art Club. All one word.
It's all one word.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. .co.uk.
We've got the .co.uk, yeah. Mindful
we've got
Art
Facebook.
Club,
yeah, Mindful Art Club. We've got a Facebook too, so if anyone contacts us on Facebook, we'll always contact them back and tell you what we're doing.
Yes.
So www.facebook.com/Mindful Art Club.
Mindful Art Club, and these days you just Google anything, bung that in, it'll come up with something, won't it?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. We're big on the internet.
Yeah. How long have you been going, Emma? You say it was before the big siege.
Year and a half,
yeah.
I think. Yeah. But we're really hoping once this new lockdown's over, we've got loads of things planned.
Yes. And if you mention here that with Tracy's, obviously, we're very aware of what we do with social distancing and things, and we're very appropriate for that. So Trace has just flashed me a message. He said he heard Facebook. I heard Facebook here now. Okay, he's going to Facebook you now and get in touch, okay?
Brilliant, that's great.
Because we operate a lot, because Trace works a lot with special needs people, things like that, and we're very aware and conscious of that. So I think it'd be a lovely link-up for you. Have we covered everything for you there? Have we highlighted what you wanted to do?
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's great, Lester. Yeah, no, it'd be really lovely. If anyone's interested, get in touch with us. We love meeting new people and talking about new ideas and new classes and just that, just feeling of community. That's what we're trying to do, just getting people together.
Yeah. And of course, with my guests, I want you to come back on for Christmas and choose me your Christmas track. I'm not a big fan of Christmas, but I do get in the spirit of it. So I want all guests.
Yeah, that would be great.
You're going to come back on and then do your Christmas choice, your dedication for everybody involved with the Mindful Art Club Plymouth, yeah?
Yeah, that'd be lovely, Lester. I'll start thinking about a track now.
Yeah. Hey, well, talking about the tracks, here's your chance now. You could be a DJ now, DJ Emma. Tell us about your choice and dedicate it to whatever it is, and I'll put the needle on the record.
Okay, well, I'll dedicate it to Peggy and Jamie, who are listening at home. And this is Placebo, Every Me, Every You. I've just always loved this song. There's just something about it.
You don't hear from them for a while. I was a big fan of Placebo. Pretty good band, weren't they? Sort of slightly alternative in a strange way, but very creative.
He was a dude, wasn't he? He was great.
Dude. Hey, I love that word. Anyway, I hope to be really chatting to you very soon. From this dude to you.
Yeah, thanks, Lester. Lovely to chat to you.
And to you. I'll let you go away a second now. It's like delay and you can listen to your track. All right?
Thanks. See you.
Thank you for your time, Emma. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
There we go. Fantastic. Emma Sprawson from the Mindful Art Club. And here's Placebo and a track, Every You, Every Me.